The fabric will never ever move underneath the ruler, and the slots are so narrow it keeps the cuts with pinpoint precision. There's no size strip in a ½ inch increment that I cannot cut 100% perfectly without ever even holding the ruler to your mat. The only way that you can get cuts like this is by buying Martelli strip ruler.
The Martelli block press has truly changed the way I sew in my sewing room, and I think it'll make a big difference on how you will be able to work. It sets that seam, it kind of reflects that heat right back into your project, and it just stays nice and flat and crisp. So when you go to put them all together, it stays nice and pretty.
Let's say I wanted to do a 6-inch radius. It works very simply. I'm going to square this up on my fabric, and I'm going to square this up on my fabric right here. So square up on my fabric, and then I'm just going to cut around this radius, and that will give me my 6-inch. Now the curve it up is great because it has 1.5, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6-inch radius, and that will break up the monotony of doing that 90-degree square on every single quilt and give you something neat and unique to look at. One of our best inventions to date is the die-cut platform for the AccuQuilt Go Big, and it supports every single size die that you put through it, ensuring that that expensive AccuQuilt stays nice always. We have an ABS machine pad that will completely eliminate or greatly minimize any vibration you have on your sewing machine. It will keep it sewing like you just took it out of the box for the very first time. Our 11 by 11 no-slip pad will accommodate almost any foot pedal on the market. You put it in the position that you want and it stays there. And when you reach down and you start using it, it doesn't slide away from you. It always stays in the same place that you originally set it. This is the ultimate solution for anybody that has to suffer with trying to find their foot pedal or reel that foot pedal back in.
They're made out of the Martelli HDPE. They got the comfort knobs on there, but let me tell you, it has the non-slip material that's on there, so it grips and holds the project that you're working on, so that when you are free motion quilting, you can easily just rest your arms or hands right there onto the quilting paddles and guide and glide your fabric right underneath your machine to make beautiful work of your free motion quilting. You need to have the Martelli quilting paddles in your studio. No longer are you going to be chasing your foot pedal. No longer are you going to have that pain in your foot or ankle, because we like to sit and sew and we'll do it for a very long time. And after a while, we don't even realize how long we've been sitting there. But having that foot pedal riser in that position is going to make time just slide on by, and you're just going to be able to get so much more done, so much more accomplished, because you're going to be more comfortable in doing the craft that you absolutely love.